From Elmore Park here in Memphis, Tennessee. Actually, Bartlett, Tennessee. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley, along with Stan the Man Gerard. Jay Cashin is our producer and director today on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Facebook page. Our cameraman tonight is the very talented Daniel Cashin. Again, Diamond Dave and Stan the Man with you. It's the Hoop Fest 23 version here at Elmore Park. And Stan, good to be with you and good to be back with Jay and Daniel and the gang. And looking forward to an afternoon of basketball here in the pre-holiday season. We're opening up a quick package here before we open up 2 tomorrow. But good to be here and good to see our Lions out warming up. And they take on a tough, undefeated Dyer County Choctaw team.
Yeah, just a quick trip over here in Memphis. Just a couple miles off the interstate. Nice drive over here. But the opponent today, Dyer County. I believe they're a AAA opponent. And they are undefeated. 9-0 is the record. Got a couple of common opponents between the two. We both played Union City. Union City's lost to Dyer County twice, both by under 10 points. So that tells me, Dyer County's undefeated, Diamond, but they haven't blown anybody out. They've been some competitive ball games. And Blake Butler's in the house, by the way. He just walked in with a couple of his boys, and but I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good test for the TCA Lions. We faced Hamilton Heights last weekend or the weekend before last, and Caleb Williams dropped 29 points this game. We played well. Even though we lost by a good amount, we played well, and we won't play anybody better all year than that Hamilton Heights team. So I think we'll be well prepared to take on the Choctaws of Dyer County.
Yeah, it took about an hour and 5 minutes to get down here, and that's Stan with the lead foot a little bit, but we made it in plenty good time. And we look forward to a big ball game here today. About 13 minutes before we tip it off, let's take a 2-minute break. This is the Countdown to Tip-Off show. We'll come back. Stan will tell you more about the Choctaws, and we'll review what's happened with our Lions thus far in the year as well. It's the Hoop Fest tournament here at Elmore Park. Both the men and the women play tomorrow. We'll have more on that a little later as well. Let's come back right after this 2-minute message here on the Countdown to Tip-Off on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
And welcome back to Bartlett, Tennessee. My name's Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. We're here for the Memphis version of the Hoop Fest Tournament 2023. TCA taking on the Choctaws of Dyer County. Dyer County in the white uniforms, the orange. They left their mascot at home, Dave tells me. Will not be in attendance. Chief big ahead or
Chief Wanaway.
Wanaway.
If he was here, we would know he was here. Believe me. He's one of my favorite mascots of all time.
But you look at this. Dyer County, a much bigger school than TCA. To equate it, of course, there are 4 classes in basketball now in the state of Tennessee. Back when there were only 3 classes, they were a AAA school. I believe they're still AAA, but a much bigger school than TCA. A lot more athletes to draw from. And you look at this team. But Diamond, you look at this team as they warm up. There's a little bit of size, but it's nothing that overly wows you and makes you go, oh no. We've looked at some of these teams and go, that's an offensive line out there. None of these cats would fall exactly into that category.
I totally agree. I was thinking the same thing watching them warm up. Now, sometimes when you haven't seen some team and watched them play and know really what they do defensively and offensively, scheme-wise, you never know. But, coached by 2 really good coaches here. I mean, Dexter, his prowess precedes his presence, and Derek McCord's done a great job at Dyer County as well.
I believe he's close to 1,000 wins in his career. I saw something on the Facebook about that in the last week or so. So he's in that 1,000-win neighborhood.
Yeah, it sure is. And you look at Dexter. I mean, he takes a back seat to no one. And the record right now, 3-5, stand a little deceiving. Football players coming back, getting their legs up under them. Then we had some sickness, and it's been a tough schedule to some degree as well.
Well, it has been a tough schedule, but you look at the things lately. Waller dropping in 29 on one of the best teams in the state of Tennessee, bar none, any class, including many college teams, Diamond.
Right.
He dropped 29 on them. The big game, Lakai had 22 points and 10 boards in the last ball game, just was destroying the inside of that game, inside play in that ball game. So, we're picking up and play. And look, Gabriel Lee, 7 threes a couple of games ago, has been shooting lights out lately.
What do you have, 9 in 2 games and a game and
8.
a half? 8.
He had 8. He had 8. The 11 gets you into the state record.
That's
But
right.
Diamond, how about the young lady from McKenzie last night?
Savannah Davis.
17 of 21 from beyond the arc, scored 60 points in the McKenzie 50-point win over Milan. Sets a new state record for threes, and if you go by percentage-wise, I don't know what the percentage is, 17 and 21, but that's way up there.
It certainly is. They have another player on that team, Reynolds, the younger Reynolds kid. Her sister goes to Bethel, and she's really a good player, but they say this young lady is supposed to even be better. They fall off a little bit as far as depth is concerned after that, so we'll see how far McKenzie can go. But McKenzie's had a great run in almost every sport recently.
Well, and last year I got to broadcast the McKenzie game when they played Middle Tennessee Christian at TCA, and it was McKenzie won on a last-second stolen inbounds pass and got a layup at the buzzer to win that ball game, 65-64, I believe the score was. But a great game. But you're right. I think back to that ball game. McKenzie did not go real deep to their bench in that ball game either.
Yeah, they had the older Reynolds kid, and after that it sort of fell off, but they really had a great year. Stan, we'd like to give the keys to this game. Normally at this juncture I ask you for your keys, but we really don't know a lot about Dyer County. We'll be like a lot of our fans watching. Well, there's Savannah Lee in the house as well, so we've got all the stars coming out today.
Savannah, Gary uniform. Get her uniform.
Right.
She's got some.
She's coming in. We got Blake here. We got Savannah here. We've got Gable has been really red hot lately. Her younger brother just tearing it up with all those threes. One thing, Savannah, one of the great players of all time at TCA, for that matter, in West Tennessee, but she couldn't hit threes the way her younger brother does, Gable. Can't you, Stan?
No, she had the inside game.
Now, if she wanted to shoot the threes, I'm sure she would have had the green light. Good to see you, kid. You're looking great.
But when she finishes medical school, you're looking at my new personal physician.
But let's take another break, 2-minute break. We'll come back. Again, Jay Cashin is our producer-director. Daniel's are working our camera tonight. And we'll come back and give you the starting lineups and tell you more about Dyer County and your Lions right after this. It's an afternoon of basketball from Elmore Park here in I guess we'd be in northwest part of Memphis. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us, everybody.
Your life. Your home.
Your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're back here at Trinity. We're not here at Trinity Christian Academy. We're at Elmore Park Middle School in Bartlett, Tennessee, where TCA getting ready to take on the Choctaws of Dyer County. Well, they've only got the bleachers open on one side, and it is a heavily slanted TCA crowd at this point in time, Diamond.
Yeah, we're going to have a ton of people here, but we've got them outnumbered about 2-1 right now. And really nice facility. I noticed the 2022-23 men's basketball state champions at the middle school level. I think they still play that up in Clarksville, I think, Stan. But
depending on what association you're in, we have the John C. Hale that TCA's won before.
Yep.
Then they have a TSSAA state tournament as well for those schools that participate in that tournament.
The actual last day of school was here today. Stan and I arrived when school was getting out, so we had a little trouble getting in, but they cleared us in the office and brought us right on back, didn't they?
Yeah. After we circled the building
we had
a time or two.
We had to get clearance to come in, though. Jay didn't have to have clearance. We came right in.
Clearance or Clarence?
Clearance. All right, we're getting ready for this one.
It's a clapper caper.
Absolutely. Clara Cooper. Cleaning closet lady.
Clara Cooper, Clapper.
Larry Lewis is here.
She's a klepto.
We'll try to talk to, maybe get Blake up here and Stan to interview him at halftime, if that's okay. We'll get Stan to talk to him a little bit about his new venture here in Memphis and, of course, his days at TCA. But we remind you, too, that this game being brought to you on the TCA Facebook page and by Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. You can watch replays of this one as well. I'm sure a lot of parents had to work today and couldn't get out of the offices and places of work, but they'll watch the game maybe live with us, sneak around, watch it a little bit on their computers and cameras, and then watch the replay later, be posted up later tonight as well.
And Diamond, we want to remind everybody this is an open-ended broadcast. The comment section is wide open. Just tell us who you are, where you're watching from, and who you're cheering for, just like Maxine Robinson, who says, let's go Dyer County Choctaws. We welcome the fans of Dyer County watching this game. Glad you chose to join our broadcast of this ball game this afternoon, Diamond Dave.
No doubt about it. Craigmont here tomorrow. The gals will play at 11:30. The guys will play Craigmont at 2:30. We'll be here for both ball games. Stan and I will be arriving right at game time. Stan has a dental appointment in the morning, but Jay and Daniel will be here setting things up for us, and we'll join them right at game time. We remind Maxine and anyone else watching the game today, this is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the game today without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited.
And we got to get this in and take care of business that we got to take care of every single game. Lois Ann Franklin is watching. That means Ralphie is such a good boy. Yes, he is.
No doubt about it. I saw Ralphie's picture on Facebook the other day. He's a good-looking little guy, too.
Yeah. Likes to get in that backyard and play in the snow, too.
Absolutely. Well, we don't have any of that yet. Let's hopefully we don't have any that will interrupt. We have a heavy load. Now, here tomorrow, and then off until the 28th, 29th, and 30th, we'll be at Liberty with our gals 3 straight mornings. And then after that, Stan, we really hit it hard in January. I was looking at the schedule today.
January 2nd.
You and I are somewhere almost in Jay in the game. We're somewhere almost 2 or 3 times a week every week.
Between TCA varsity basketball, Bethel College football, TCA middle school basketball, we're going to be wore out in the month of January.
Well, I'm through with football, but we have a lot of basketball. Yeah, absolutely. So I think there's a couple of weeks. I only have Wednesday and Sunday off, I think. All right, the buzzer sounds. We get ready for the starting lineups here at Elmore Park. I grew up in the Arlington area and have lived in that area for much of my life until back in the 70s and 80s, and I had no idea where Elmore Park was. I'd heard of it, but we're right off Summer Avenue, actually, off Whitten Road and Summer Avenue, right here in the northwest part. Actually, Bartlett.
I think we're out in this neighborhood when we were trying to get home from the Harding Academy game when we missed a turn.
I think we've missed several turns through the years. The most infamous turn we ever missed was coming back from Clarksville one night.
Yeah, you were driving that night too, by the way.
Yeah, I wound up in Paris, Jay, and I'm not sure how I wound up in Paris, Tennessee that night, but I wound up in Paris. It wasn't trying to go through Paris either.
To borrow a line from that one song, we took the long way home.
Yeah, the only other time that Stan and I got lost and got home about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning was when we went to Huntsville with the War Eagles, yeah.
Diamond, we've been advised it's time to leave the facility and keep our heads down.
Absolutely right. They broke one of our players' legs that night, and they said, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, the Choctaws will come out first. I don't think we're going to have an anthem, I don't think.
No, we are going to have number 12 starting, number 3, number 10, number 2, and number 32. Ooh, I don't have a 32 on my roster. Nope, check, that's a 20.
That's a 22.
22.
Yep.
We do have that. So the starting lineup for Dyer County, it's going to be number 2, Devin Haywood, number 3, Pierre Isom, number 10, Marcus Martin, number 12, Jamin Godlin, and number 22, Talon Meser. And we'll get you those TCA starting lineups in just a minute.
Mackay jumps it up against Martin, and Dyer County wins the tip. They were working to our right. Great to have you aboard this afternoon with high school basketball from the Hoop Fest tournament here at Elmore Park in Bartlett. Here's a backdoor pass knocked away. And Dyer County comes up with it. They go with a floater underneath. Great pass, and the layup is up. It is there by Talon Messer.
Messer, just a nice wide open play. And here they come out in the full court press, and they are quick, Diamond.
They really are. 2-1-2 full court press. Gabe Lee, the lefty three. No. In the left corner, it spun out of there. Rebound Dyer County. They want to run. You can tell they're 9-0. Front court, and too quick that time. Losing the basketball, the turnover. Here's Waller with it. Waller, Euro step up.
Oh.
Reverse layup, no. Rebound Messer. Dyer County has it back with a 2-0 lead. It's wild and scrambling out there on both ends right now.
Yeah, it's not exactly proper basketball at the moment.
No, Galden on the pick and roll this time. Here's the
Oh,
layup.
right
It's
in front
up.
of the
It is
official.
no good. That shot put up by Isom. Should have been a charge, no doubt. Gabe Lee the other way. Lee will drive in. Lee will throw it up. No, we got a foul. Yep.
And they call a blocking foul.
Well, the official raised her hand up to call the foul, but she didn't get. She couldn't get the whistle up in her mouth quick enough.
Well, so that foul is going to be on number 12, Godwin. It's going to be his first.
And it's going to be
first.
It's going to be Lee to the line. Lee's going to shoot 2 free throws. Gabe.
Coming in this ball game, he's shooting 54% from charity.
First one's up, in and out. No good. Did everything but stay in. Great outside shooter. He's too close at 15 feet. It's a 2-0 game. It is Williams, Tompkins, Waller, Lee, and Vales for TCA. The purple-clad youngsters from Jackson. That's almost a walk. Working left wing with it will be Galden. Galden's going to drive in. He's quick as a cat. Puts it up, spins it up off the back rim. No. TCA got a big break that time. Even on the miss, they come with a press. Vales blows right by his defender. In the corner, Lee, open three on its way. No. You can tell it left. Wild scramble for it. Lakai picks it up. Lakai puts it up and in. It's going to count and a foul. She hasn't told us what she's going to call yet. Derek McCord thought it's going to be a charge on Tompkins as he lowered his shoulder, but nope.
I kind of thought it was too.
To be honest with you, I think she might have missed that one. She never really gave what the call was, and
she's already pointed that it was on them, so.
Now she's counting players. I'm not sure what that's about. They say it was on the floor. Well, they're going to give Dyer County the ball. She still has
what? Nope. We're going to be shooting one.
Yeah, Dyer County came out like they thought they were going to bound the ball. That should be a deuce. Yeah, it does count. Lakai, now they finally get the word to the scoreboard or the scores table. It counts. Lakai's free throw, three-point play the conventional way, and it's a 4-2 game, TCA.
Strange days indeed, Diamond.
That was a strange-looking way to call that, to be honest with you. She never really did tell us what it was. Now driving in, it's going to be a walk.
Yeah, took that giant step and then drug that left foot a little bit, or right foot, I should say.
Didn't drag it by much, but he was able to drag it enough that the official said walking. I think that's the proper call. 4-2 TCA. 2-2-1 full court press. Williams with it. Williams and Vales, two quick cat-like guards. Good diagonal pass to Lee, who found open space. Back to Vales. Vales front court, Williams. Williams right wing. TCA leads 4-2. Dyer County back at a 2-1-2 zone. Great pass. What a pass. Touch pass by Water. Tompkins, yes.
They just left LeConn wide open. Dyer County defense fell asleep there. Wide open, not even challenged. Great touch pass.
Great half-court execution after the press. They beat the press.
And both teams coming out and challenging the basketball hard.
Yep. Water right in the face that time of Martin. Good defense. Denial defense. Now they go to the open player. Puts up the layup there. Great pass. And the layup is up, and it is there by Martin.
Yeah, Martin gets an easy layup, went down the right side of the key. And here they come. Full court press once again. We're going to break it.
Williams, no problem. Front court. Over to Lee. Thought about the three, doesn't shoot. Now here's a floater from about 8 feet. Shot at 9. Rebounds controlled by Dyer County. Coming out there with it was Messer. Well, they want to drive every time they get a chance. And there's a drive. Nobody cut off the driver. And the layup is up. And it's there by Isom.
That layup ties the game at 6.
Stan, you can tell they want to make it a helter-skelter game, don't they?
Yeah.
They being Dyer County.
Yeah, and I think TCA probably needs to quicken that clock or shorten the game. Keep the game short and only run when we want to run.
That's absolutely right. Frustrate them as much as we can. Williams open three.
Oh.
No. Great rebound by Lee. Back to Williams, another three. This time there.
Wide open, and it is Caleb Williams averaging 17 points a game, gets that three.
Credit Gabe Lee with a good rebound, keeping that more offensive board work. You look back at the end of the game, normally the team that has the most offensive rebounds is going to win. Now here's a drive and a foul on Williams. Proper call.
It's going to be Williams' first team's. Well, they haven't put a foul up yet.
9-6 your score.
TCA's first. Dyer County with 2 fouls.
And inbound it. Right down to our right will be Hayward. Hayward looking. Vales knocks that ball away and steals it. Vales the other way. Coop up, yes.
Cooper Vales with the big bucket. Dyer County wants, needs, and gets a timeout. 11-6 TCA with 4:15 to go. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee. If you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
4:15 to go in our first quarter. It's 11-6 TCA. Dyer County with the basketball after the timeout. Here's Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan. Across the timeline, the Choctaws have it. That's a foul.
Oh.
Yep, Williams got him. Too much contact there right in front of the official. And that's got a big one. That's number 2 on Caleb.
Caleb's got to be careful now.
Wasn't much of a push, but Stan, she's almost forced to call that right there at the right in front of her.
That may have been a Mary Kay makeup call from something a little bit earlier.
Right. So it's a 11-6 game, 4-8, halfway home almost in this first quarter. Dyer County gets it in. And now a bad pass.
Away.
Bad pass that time by Galden.
Tried to get the zigzag, and the Dyer County couple of kids kind of get a little frustrated with each other. Dave, we need to make that and work that to our advantage.
Yeah, Isom pulled up on the move to the baseline, and the ball went out of bounds. Now the ball knocked out of bounds by Dyer County, and the Lions will face that 2-2-1 full court press again. Want to keep the ball out of the corners if you can. Good pass to Craddock, who's in the game. Drake across the timeline. He's played well to Lee. Lee drives in and slices his way between two guys. Take your pick, either 22 or 2. We know it's going to be something around a 2. 22, you're right.
On 22, Messer, his first, team's third.
I have a 14 in the game, and I miss him. Jalen Tyler's in the game. 14's in the game, and I don't have a 14 for Dyer County.
Neither do I.
Messer goes out.
If any of you Dyer County fans know who number 14 is, we'd appreciate if you point it out to us.
Craddock in the paint, left wing 3. Can't leave him open. That's why. Gabe Lee, the general, yes.
The little general, the G-man with his first 3 of the night.
Not so little anymore. He's growing up. Now bad pass. Lee picks that off. He's everywhere. Lee front court pass to Vales. Vales tracks it down in front of the Dyer County bench. Good pass, Vales. What a pass. Bounce pass off the dribble on Kai Tompkins. Yes.
He's got 7 in this ball game, and TCA up by a dime.
TCA has scored 7 in a row, unanswered. It's a 16-7 game. Actually, they've scored 10 in a row. Front court, Craddock's 3 on its way. Got it!
Drake Craddock with the big 3. TCA out by 13.
The official looked around at Derek McCord and thought he might want a timeout, but he didn't call one. 19-7. Down low. Dyer County gets it in and punching it in. Good pass. And inside is Isom. He has 4 in the game.
Yeah, good solid play. Good concentration in the face of some pretty tough defense there. Got to come back and give us a help.
19-8. I must have missed a 3 somewhere, Stan. I had us only 16 points, but the scoreboard has 19.
Well, let's see here. 3, 6,
double check.
7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19.
Yep, I was wrong. And now Cooper Vales threw the ball off the legs of Jalen Tyler there.
Proper call.
Yep. And now Lee will inbound it.
Teaching lessons to young kids, instead of burning time out, you can bounce. That's a foul right there.
Yeah, Waller got pushed.
I mean, got the forearm right
there. That's a 3-on-1. Great pass. Vales down to Tompkins. Block. Nice block by the elusive number 14. Remind me, Stan, whatever we do tomorrow, to bring my cushion for these seats tomorrow.
14 is
brutal, aren't they? Jay, brutal, aren't they?
14 is a Mosley, who I do not have on the roster, but we'll put him in.
Okay. 19-8 your score. TCA, and a little bit of a surprise against this undefeated. Now, good play by Tompkins. Tompkins, they're going to get a foul.
Oh, no, it's on Dyer County.
You know, Tompkins almost went out of bounds. Did a great job saving that pass. And he's fouled, and let's see who got him. I think they're going to get number 10. I think they get Marcus Martin.
Oh, we'll see if they put it up on the board.
In the game will be Riker Hayes coming in the game. And Isom's going to go out.
They called that on
his first foul.
Pierre Isom. His first.
Inbounds pass to Vales, almost out in midcourt. You're watching the game today on Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz. Great to have you aboard, whether you're a TCA fan or Dyer County fan. Pass to Waller, 15-footer, no. Tompkins to War. Tompkins, yes!
Lakai Tompkins, 9 points in the ball game. And how big has Lakai been the last week and a half?
He's a tough matchup for anyone, but he's especially a tough matchup for this Dyer County team, who doesn't have a ton of size. Now here's a drive in the paint. They're going to foul on Craddock, I think. Shan, you were right. You noticed in the pregame that they don't have a ton of size. And right now, Lakai Tompkins is dominating the game in the paint, and TCA doing a good job getting the ball in there.
And that's what you really need to do that.
21-8. They go underneath. Mosley up, no. Back up, no. Rebound out of bounds, and it goes off TCA, I think.
Should be.
Yep. Say Craddock, I think, touched it last, Stan.
Yeah, and the official never called.
I heard her say White.
Okay.
Yep. Mosley, left baseline. Good defense by Waller. Waller staying on his feet. Puts it up, forced that up. No.
That's over the back.
That's a great bit of defense. Now the ball knocked away. And Dyer County, that's their game. Mosley puts it up and in.
His first points of the night.
21-10 now. 141. Justice Mosley, okay. Thanks for the info from the Dyer County folks.
Appreciate that from Bradley Gray.
Thank you, Bradley.
Well, Diamond, 21-10. I don't think anybody saw this coming with a buck for you going the first.
There's Cardin Vales in the house. All the stars are coming out tonight. Here's a pass up underneath. It is there. And who got that, Stan? Was that Mosley again?
Mr. Hayes.
Hayes got it, okay. 21
purple
to 12.
Hayes.
Backcourt. Vales to Waller. Back to Vales. Vales drives in. Open lane. Layup. Missed the layup. Rebound tipped out of there. No one goes and gets it. Craddock from Lee. 3. Yes!
Craddock again with the big one.
That's a great pass, too.
Yeah, his second 3 of the night.
Good pass by Gabe Lee. A lot of kids would have just shot that ball. A minute left. Here's a 3 up. No good by Martin. And TCA really playing well, leading 24-10 with the basketball. Bad pass.
Yeah.
Mosley picks it off.
Had a wing open, didn't hit him.
Yep. He lost the handle. That's the main reason. Now he throws it away.
Out of control. Diamond, last couple of minutes, this ball game's been a little helter-skelter. But for the most part of the game, Dyer County playing a little out of control as they try and pound the ball inside. They don't appear to be a three-point shooting team. They're trying to pound the rock inside, and they're just off base with it right now.
They're really good. They're really quick. They got one gear, and that's fast, and sometimes that's hurt them here. Backcourt, Tompkins gives it up and driving in on the pass. Driving in was Campbell Vales, and he's fouled.
Well, they're going to call that on.
That's got to be number 5, too. Should be free throw, shouldn't it? Or they say 4. Thought that was the 5th foul. It was, yes.
Yep. So TCA.
I thought I was right. They were late putting it up on the board. That's foul number 5. It's going to be free throws by Campbell Vales.
And again, Diamond, you know my regular commentary. I don't particularly like this new free throw rule, but in this case, it kind of gives us a helping hand.
Yep.
And it'll hurt us again here in another 40 seconds.
Free throw up by Vales? No, he'll try again. Well, we got Carden here. We got Campbell and Cooper on the floor. Boy, Carden's had a great debut her freshman year at Trevecca.
Especially early on.
Yeah, free throw up by Vales this time. Good. 25-10. Savannah's here. Carden's here.
We got
Stan's here. We got all the stars here,
We got
Jay.
40% of the state championship team here.
Sure do.
Well,
driving in, off balance, shot up. Lakai sweeps up and gets that rebound. Outlet pass to Lee. Down to 25 seconds.
I mean, did he clean the square on the glass off while he was up there?
Lakai in the paint. 5-footer. Yes.
What do you call that, Dime? A little teardrop shot where he just kind of dropped it in?
No doubt about it. Yep, 27-10. It's all TCA in this thing thus far. Somewhat of a surprise on this undefeated Dyer County. I think Dyer County's stunned a little bit right now, back on the heels. Down to 3 seconds, down to 2 seconds. Long three up, no good. It would have counted if it gone. And we're at the end of 1. So far, so good if you're a Lion fan. 27-12, actually, your score. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with more of the second quarter from the Hoop Fest at Elmore Park here in Memphis and Bartlett. Stay with us, everybody.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Well, Diamond Dave, during the timeout, TCA leading 27-12. The coaching staff for Dyer County really getting on one of the officials. The official kind of walks towards her. They had a conversation for a few minutes, and, you know, a coach is entitled to get an explanation from an official. But the coaches have kept going on and on and on, and the referee was engaging her, which on her part was wrong, but they got their explanation. That should have been the end of it, but it went on during almost the entire timeout.
Lexi Halderkamp says, get her, McCord. And we've got folks from Dyer County and TCA both.
And we welcome you folks from Dyer County to the broadcast.
Yeah, got a couple of Dyer County fans who are getting on the official as well. It's going to be Campbell Vales, Cooper Vales, the Journal, Gabe Lee, Tompkins, and Waller. I don't think Tompkins and Waller went to the bench at all in that first quarter. Neither did Vales. Well, Lee didn't either. Vales with it out between the circles, right wing Waller in front of the Dyer County bench as you watch it today. Here's the ball knocked away. Bad pass that time by Lee. The other way, here's a drive, and spinning it up off the back rim, no. And TCA's Tompkins comes down with it as Messer couldn't get it to go. Now the Dyer County fans wanted to walk.
Oh, there's a reach.
Vales.
This game's getting a little physical, Diamond.
Getting a little physical, a little chippy. Yep.
Yeah, it could get more chippy before it's over.
Tompkins being guarded down there tightly by Isom. And now Steele going the run out the other way. Here's a layup. It is up. It is there. Haywood. You can tell, Stan, the way they run their offense or defense, they can score points in bunches. So this game is a long way to go. 27-14 now. Now here's another tough pass. Vales comes up with it.
Look out.
And now Vales almost had it blindsided by him. Lee with it. What happens when you get pressed like this, if you're not careful, Stan, when you get in the front court, TCA very wisely holding it back a little bit. Here's Waller driving in. It's going to be a charge, I think. No, a blocking foul. Oh, my. Boy, TCA got a break there, folks.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. Dyer County folks are not going to be happy, and quite honestly, they have a right to be not happy with that call.
There's been a couple of calls on both sides that have been a little – we haven't seen these officials. These are Memphis officials.
So we have Waller shooting. Waller coming in this ball game.
That foul, by the way, was on Isom. That's a big one. That's his second.
Yep.
And to line Waller. Waller up. Waller no good. Waller on the year.
A great shooter, but only, what?
53 or 48%.
48%.
You know, Stan, he's really good, really great player. He's had a couple of games he struggled offensively this year, though.
Averaging 13-6 a ball game.
Didn't have trouble the last few games.
Nope.
I think it's just a matter of him getting back for the basketball legs and the football legs. Waller again trying to get one of two, and he does. It crawls over the rim.
Waller with his first points of the contest.
I think Waller, who goes out? Cooper Vale's going to go out, and Gabe Lee comes back in. Well, now Williams is back in, excuse me. It's a 28-14 game. Backcourt, across the timeline. Working with it, Galden. Galden, the ball knocked away, but coming up with it. Here's Mosley up, no good. Boy, Waller fouled him. He got away with it. Sure did. Here's Lee. Lee the other way. Lee
That's
is blocked.
goaltending.
Knock off the rim, and then coming up with it on the follow is Tompkins. It is there. Tompkins has 13 in the game.
Always follow. Somebody's going to get a trailer in there. You can get some easy points.
30-14. Here's a shot up, no good. Tompkins rebounds, and he's decked, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Boy, they're letting a lot of things go on both sides.
He fell, but for Dyer County, took that layup too soon, went for the layup too soon, and left himself hanging, having to flip. Is that Madison coming into the house?
It looks like them, 30-14. Can't tell. I think that's
that
them.
long-haired guy, I think that is.
30-14.
I recognize him.
Long-haired people need not apply, is that right? Here's Williams with it.
Long-haired freaky people need not apply.
I left out the freaky people part. Here's a shot up at Tompkins, no good.
He may have gotten fouled there.
Yep. Tell you what, it's a lot of grabbing, a lot of pushing. Now we get 3 seconds. After all of that, they get 3 seconds. Well, oh my goodness.
I tell you what, TCA always had a good football team in the season this year. Dyer County, I'm told, played pretty well this year. I think we got more of a football game than we do a basketball game going on.
I'll be frank with you. I haven't determined yet what's a foul or not a foul in this game. Williams, that's a bucket, yes. We know what that is. Boy, he pulls up on a dime as good as anyone.
He's got 5. And a bad pass, errant pass, thrown out of bounds. TCA basketball thought we might have tipped it, but the official says no.
Caleb really releases at the pinnacle of that jump. He is really fluid, and he's 32-14. Front court, Waller. Waller probably got away with it. Here's the ball knocked away, loose. On the run out the other way.
That's a charge all day long.
Mosley.
That's all day long.
One thing about Dyer County, our first time to look at them, they've got one gear, and that's quick and fast. But I'll tell you what, Stan, at times in the half court, they really push it too much, don't they?
Now, here you have number 10 for Dyer County. I'm going to assume he's their captain coming up and talking to the official, which he has a right to do. And he just got a technical foul.
Thank you. I think you're right.
He said too much.
Jared McCord's an outstanding coach. Yeah, I think they got a technical on him, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be on Marcus Martin.
It is on number 10. He was talking to the official, and if he's the captain, he's got a right to talk to the official, but as they turned away, the official's back was turned, and then she whistled. He obviously said the magic words.
Yep. DeWanna Williams says, Caleb. Lexi was watching the game. Bradley.
And some fans in the front row not overly happy, but.
In the front row, here's Lee to the line, shooting the technicals. Up.
Whoa.
Rattles. That's not like him. He's missed 2 free throws today.
Little sister. No, he's one of 3.
Savannah never missed many, did you?
No.
The Lees and the Garings will go down in folklore of basketball history at TCA.
Gabriel under a little bit of pressure tonight with big sister Savannah in the house.
Yeah. He hit that free throw, so it's now 33-14.
Haven't seen Mama.
Coach McCord talking to the official that had the technical a moment ago. Now Williams is being bumped by the same guy, Marcus Martin.
Official down here doing a nice job telling him to calm down a little bit.
Martin's all over him. Dexter he's holding up the 2 fingers on the right hand. That's the play he wants. They want to go back door to Waller, but it's cut off. Good defense that time by Messer. In the corner, Craddock. He's already hit 2 threes. Missed that one badly. Rebound control by Martin. Martin in the backcourt. Martin front court. Martin coast to coast. Up, back rim,
missed
no.
it.
Tompkins.
Look
Good
out.
pass. Caleb Williams in the run out. Caleb gets it, puts it up off the glass. It's there.
Caleb Williams with 7 points on the night. Timeout by Dyer County with 4:59 to go in our first half of play. It's 35-14 TCA. No, that's not a football score. That's the basketball score. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Diamond Day, we were talking during the timeout. TCA playing as good as we've seen all year. I think, for a TCA team, you don't ever want to let your foot off the pedal. You want to take an approach to this game like I take an approach driving down I-40, pedal to the metal, and you like the way we're looking out for each other, looking to dish the ball and find the open guy. And that's been a big deal why we've gotten so many open shots.
This was a 6-6 game in the first quarter. TCA ripped off 10 in a row, and they've never been headed since. In the paint, stopping, popping, great play. Nice shot by Galden. Little delayed jumper in the paint, and it's there.
He just kind of muscled his way in there. His first points of the night. Now a little lean at you there.
Craddock being bumped. If I'm Dyer County, I keep doing it till they call it. Here's Craddock across the timeline. Craddock moves in. They cut him off. Good defense out to Lee.
Craddock may not be the one you want to do that to.
No, he's pretty tough. The Craddock boys, Crash Craddocks. Williams, inside ball, went off the foot, I thought.
Yeah, went for the Taylor entry pass and tapped off the foot.
Now the other way. Here's a drive. Shot up, no good. We got a foul. And to the line will be Jamin Galden.
And the foul is going to be on TCA's Drake Craddock. That's his first.
We've seen quick guards this year. This kid right here might be as quick as anyone we've seen.
Well, now, those guys from Hamilton Heights.
You told me about them. I didn't see them.
That's a college team.
35 to now make it 35-17. Biggest lead was 35-14. 35. They haven't put the ball point up yet.
I will tell you this. May them both. That's 4 for Galden. I don't know if Coach Britt would want a whole lot of Hamilton Heights. They're that good.
I hear they're good. That good, yeah.
A lot of D1 players in that team.
Dyer County backs off and doesn't press this time. Interesting. 35-18. They're within 17.
And Caleb thought about it from there.
Sure did. And here's Lee, a long three in front of the Dyer County bench. No, messing with a strong rebound. Coach McCord play instructions to his guards. Dexter screaming at his kids saying, get back here. TCA back in a matchup zone, almost like a 2-3 or 2-1-2. Driving in, lane there, up. Yes, it counts as a foul. Boy, they can go to the bucket as good as anyone, and Martin nails it, and he's fouled. And all of a sudden, Stan, it's a 35-20 game.
And what they did was they spread the floor and, looking for the angles, looking for the gaps. He saw the gap and just plowed straight through.
They're not 9-0 for no reason, folks. They're a good team. Here's the free throw up. Is there by Martin. Gonna like this kid. He's had 5 in the game. It's 35-21. All of a sudden, the lead, which was at one time 21, is down to 14. Williams out between the circles to Craddock. They've got Waller to high post. Tompkins is in the paint, down low. Lee, 3 right wing. They need it, and they get it.
Gabriel Lee with his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 8.
One of the biggest buckets of the game thus far.
Oh, yeah.
38-21.
You had Dyer County got behind deep, started to make a little run, and skipped to Luma Darlin.
My goodness, what a play by Galden. I don't know, that was a Pistol Pete Magic Johnson kind of play. I'm not sure I'd describe that.
I call it walking.
38-23. If it wasn't, it was real close. There's a Larry Bird. Get away with the walk.
Oh, look at that.
Latai, bad pass. They couldn't get it to him. In the paint the other way. Now driving in, putting it up. No, we got a blocking foul on TCA. Yep. Was moving. Waller was moving. No doubt about that. And Coach Williams not barking at the official. He's barking at his players right now.
Yeah. They're not playing with the intensity that they did a few minutes ago. We've lost for whatever reason. After that last timeout, we lost a little bit of the intensity, I think.
I agree. And missing a couple, 2 or 3 shots doesn't help as well. Yeah. There's a shot up. It's there. We always say, stand through the years, and we've heard other announcers say it through the years, you hit shots, boy, you look good. You don't hit shots, you don't look so good.
Nope.
38-24. It's a 14-point game. So the 21-point lead, is that right, Stan, that I said earlier?
Sounds right.
33-14, yeah.
Well, they're slowly but surely trying to whittle it will their way back in the game. It's still a 13-point lead.
If they get within 8 or 9 or 10, Coach McCord's got to feel real good at halftime.
Yeah.
And Dexter maybe not so good.
No.
Williams a three from way out there. My
cow.
goodness. That thing's a college three
No,
and
that's
more.
NBA. That's definitely.
Good grief, that thing was out there. I mean, he takes 2 steps back on the Eagle logo there, and he's in the Dyer County bench.
He's sitting in the Dyer County radio broadcast booth taking that shot.
The official just called a foul on TCA. She turned and gave a stern look to the Dyer County bench. They were screaming at her, I think, and she didn't like it.
They were calling the foul before she blew her whistle.
Yep. It was the right call, 41-25. Tension's a little high, a little chippy here on this, what is it, Wednesday afternoon?
It is a Wednesday afternoon before Christmas.
I've been off for a week and off about 2 more weeks, so I'm getting my days mixed up. In the paint, Messer turns, fires, no one was open, puts it up, no, Lakai high.
That's not the shot he was wanting.
No. Lakai's got to have 7 or 8 rebounds in this game thus far, 41-25.
I mean, he is skywalking.
Credit to Waller. Waller walks. Yep, proper call.
Now, if that's walking, how could the skip to the Lula Darling play down there from the top of the key not be traveling?
It was prettier.
Okay.
41-25.
That's as good an explanation as any.
I think sometimes officials are like we fans and broadcasters. Can't call that on him. It was too good looking. 41-25.
It was too pretty.
Yeah, too pretty. Out front. Here's
good
Hayes.
pass.
Good pass down low. Open layup and missed by Mosley. Boy, he'd like to have that back on a yo-yo.
Yeah. Boy, and they're really attacking Lakai, and we zigged when we should have zagged
Well,
there.
I think Waller thought the pass was to Williams. Williams wasn't expecting it to come that far. He thought Waller was going to get it. Bad pass credit is what it wound up being.
Yeah.
41-25, a minute 30. It's a big 90 seconds left here for both teams. Can Dyer County get back in it, or can TCA keep this margin?
Tried the little Taylor entry pass. They said it was off TCA's foot.
Yeah, I think it went off Tompkins' leg, I think. Yep.
I can see that.
41-25, a minute 22. I know you don't like to see that, but admit that, but it was. Williams.
Sometimes I want to be blind.
Frank Clampett on the bench over there. James Handy not with us today, but we see on the other side over there, we see Antoine Long. Ball knocked away. White ball. She said white ball, but it's got to be. Yeah, it is.
You could legitimately call a foul on Braden on that play.
Sure could have. Look at Waller looking at the official. Now they get in the game now. JT Brandberry. Backcourt Galden. Galden against Vales. That's a good matchup between 2 little quick guards right there. Galden drives in, puts it behind him, lost it, gets it back, throws one up. No good. That's not a good shot. Ball knocked away and Tompkins has it. Great move, but just an ill-advised shot. Even Coach McCord would tell you that, I think.
Did you notice how Lakai got, as the player from Dyer County was going by, Lakai raised his hand so there'd be no question of whether there would be a foul or not on a little reach.
Sure. 40, that's a good play. Good
smart play.
Not letting the little gnats get down there and get it.
Well, they were bad last year.
Yeah, they were bad last year. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds, thrown out of bounds, actually. Touched last, though, by Dyer County.
Yeah, we've had some good cold temperatures the last few days.
Or get rid of them.
It could kill some of those gnats.
Yeah, I think it will.
They're not as bad as they were in 69, though.
No, they were really horrible in 68 and 69.
Yeah. That was a long winter.
Back in the year of the hippies. 41-25. Vales with it. To Craddock. Craddock down low to Tompkins. Couldn't come up with it. Ball knocked away. Loose, still loose, still loose.
Should be our ball.
They're going to give it to Dyer County, saying that Craddock touched it last. They're actually not real happy about that call.
No, sir. That's the wrong call.
I thought she missed that. Dexter thought she did, too.
Well, and I said it, too, so 3 is a majority.
There's not a big crowd in here, and this has a steel roof to it. You can hear almost everything that happens in here.
Echoes.
People need to watch their language. 41-25. Haven't heard anything bad yet. Here's a bad pass and a nice play by Waller, who knocked it away.
Did you
now
see that
Tompkins
tip?
gives it to Waller. Waller in the front court. Lays it in.
Waller wanted to throw that one down, but decided against it. It's going to be a foul.
Yeah, proper call.
On Coop, proper call.
That's number 5 on the team, so free throw is forthcoming for the Choctaws.
Well, TCA up by 18 at this point. Diamond, even with these couple of free throws, we still got to feel good about TCA's position going here into the half.
TCA trailed only one time in the game, 2-0. They've led by as many as 21. It's right now 43-25.
It's been 3 lead changes and 1 tie.
Free throw up.
Missed it.
It is there. We were tied at 6, weren't we? Yep.
Yeah. Galden now 2 of 3.
So Galden will try again. He has 6 of the game. Back in the game will be Devin Hayward, and out will be JT Brandenberry. To the line again will be Galden. Up, that's 1 of 2. He has 6 to make it 7 in the game.
Correct.
It's a 43-26 game. Front court, Waller wide open for 15, automatic, yes.
Waller with 5.
No defense at all by Dyer County that time. 45-26, here's a 3 up, no good. We're at halftime, and so far so good for the Lion fans. 45-26, somewhat of a stunner here thus far. Back after this 2-minute message for the halftime on Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz, and the TCA Facebook page. Stay with us, everybody.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Absolutely, yeah. And then they got sick. Welcome back, everybody. Blake Butler is going to join Stan Gerard here in just a matter of moments. So far, so good. The Lions lead the game 45-26. TCA led by 21 at one time, and right now that's, again, the margin after here at the Elmore Park complex. Blake, I grew up in Arlington. I never knew where Elmore Park was. I'd heard of it, but until today, my first trip here. But Stan Gerard has a look at stats, and then he's going to talk to our good friend Blake Butler right after that.
Thank you very much. Diamond Day scoring for Dyer County. Pierre Isom, 3 field goals, 6 points. Marcus Martin, 2 field goals, 3 free throws. That's 7 points. Galden with 2 field goals, 3 out of 4 from Cherry, 4 of 7 points. Miser with a deuce, Hayes with a deuce, and Mosley with a deuce for Dyer County. For TCA, Braden Waller, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 5. Caleb Williams, 4 field goals, 2 from long range for 8. Gabriel Lee, 2 field goals, 2 of 4 from Cherry for 8. It's Drake Craddock with 2 field goals for 6. Cooper Vales, 1 field goal, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 3. And Lakai Tompkins, 3, 6, 7 field goals, 6 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry, and he's got 13 points. It was 27-12 at the end of 1, and TCA here at the break leads. Well, they keep changing the score on me. It's 45-26. That score went down from 38, and they start putting it back up to 45. I'm going, oh, we're going to get a little I didn't know we were playing the Russians or something like that, and we've been transported back to 1972. But our interview is with Coach Blake Butler. Coach, first of all, how the heck you doing?
Doing well, Stan. It's good to just come out and watch these kids play. I know my 3 sons wanted to come watch, the kids they've grown up with, and being right around the corner from us for this tournament, just good opportunity to come, again, just watch these kids and see what they're doing.
Obviously, guys, how's your better half doing?
She's doing great. Coming back down here, it was a reconnection for a lot of friends and family that, we spent a lot of time down here, and, unfortunately, she's still working today as a dental assistant. She didn't get quite the Christmas break
I
us
get
coaches
that dental
get.
appointment tomorrow. Not good. And Coach Butler, he's obviously enjoying the grandpa thing these days.
He is. He's enjoying a lot of time on the golf course and coming and watching the grandkids play. And
that's the life, isn't it?
It is. I think he hadn't found I guess his threshold on the amount of golf played, so he's still at it.
And the football, it's probably a good thing. Sadly, Pittsburgh having some struggles. Had a couple of guys done for the year now, I'm understanding. But so I'm sure he is more than enjoying not knowing that a lot of that's not on his shoulders right now.
Yeah, it definitely he doesn't have to stress about it as much. I know he still knows a lot of guys up there, so obviously he still roots for them. But his job's not tied to it anymore, so that's a little bit of a stress reliever.
Well, let's talk about your ECS ball club. Starting out a little bit slow, but as the season went on, you made some gains during the season. You started out with your offense one way. You made some changes 3 or 4 games in, and once the team and everybody got used to it, it started to pay dividends for you.
Yeah, that was something. You come in new and really trying to again rebuild a program. I had an opportunity, obviously, to be an assistant coach under Coach Hines, who was a Hall of Fame coach and 4 state titles in football, 3 in baseball, and just get an opportunity with some guys I've coached with in the past or against in the past, and that really value the ECS tradition and try to rebuild it to what we know it can be. And I said our kids are working hard. Again, we were a young group this year, but really excited, a lot of promise. You look even all the way down into our middle school. The 8th grade was undefeated this year.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
And then 7th grade went 7-1, and those teams had wins over Houston, Collierville, Briarcrest, Lausanne.
Some good schools.
And so really excited about what we've got coming through the program.
And as I was seeing your weight program, which was down, you got a great weight facility, but was getting not used, and you've really re-implemented the weightlifting program and getting those boys all swole and big and strong.
Yeah, it's the weight program is the lifeblood of any football team. It's the great equalizer. When you have kids that have gotten 4 years of work and stack that up, they look completely different when they take a field on a Friday night. And we've seen a lot of our freshmen already make tremendous jumps just in the short time we've had them from the season, and just seeing the buy-in there and the excitement of guys that want to be part of that change. It's really, you can see what's coming as a coach, and it's something that is exciting.
And you had the privilege of coaching in the Liberty Bowl All-Star football game just a few weeks ago. How was that experience for you?
It was fun. It was
a lot
actually
of talent.
Yeah, it was actually fun just to get to go coach a position. I got to coach the offensive line. The head coach for that game, Cedric Miller from Mace, he had played linebacker at Memphis for my dad, and a lot of the other coaches were former players that had played for my dad in the 90s in Memphis, and so it was neat to be able to coach with them and, just to see the town around the city. And I've had a couple kids from Houston who just won the 6A state title, and forming relationships there and getting to get one more week of football under our belt.
Well, Coach, I know that, when your season ended, I know you pay attention to what TCA was doing. I know, along with the rest of us, that last game, we were all sweating and grinding and wishing and hoping. Your thoughts on what you saw there at the end of the TCA season? It was a great run.
It was. And, you had a great group of seniors that those kids have been bought in for 4 years and worked their tails off. And I remember leaving. It's always tough to leave a place where you've invested so much time. And I remember telling them in that meeting is, whoever your next coach is, they should find a group that already knows how to work and is working their tails off waiting on them. And that was a group that, they were going to work. And I said, there's a lot of different philosophies and things in football, but the biggest common denominator of success is having everybody buy in and hard work. And that's a group that wholeheartedly embraced that. And Coach Bowling, obviously a very well-accomplished coach, came in and put his stamp on the program, and those kids bought in and won a region title and had a really good season.
I hesitate to bring this up, but I just can't resist it. I'm sure you probably read Jackson's son in the last couple of ball games, in the last couple of days.
I took a peek at it.
Region lineman of the year, not making the first 3 teams. The 4th leading receiver in the state of Tennessee, not on the first 3 teams.
It's
1,700 yards and 30 touchdowns, not on the first 3 teams.
Yeah, I think it's tough with a lot of those, I guess, state-controlled papers, sometimes with local coverage. I know down here in Memphis, obviously we've had the Commercial Appeal, which, again, is controlled out of Nashville, but the Daily Memphian is kind of our local. We're the longtime local prep writer. John Varlas is over there. And
know him well.
Obviously, Brandon Shields and what he's doing, Jackson Post. And, you know, it's a shame with a lot of these so-called local papers that they've lost that local feel, really knowing the kids and the teams and the programs to be able to put something like that together, because obviously a lot of those TCA kids deserved some recognition.
Coach, 10 seconds, your final thoughts to the fans back in Jackson.
You know, Trinity is a special place for us, always will be. You know, while we're here in Memphis, definitely watching from afar and rooting them on, and, you know, just can't wait to watch the success that's going to come with them and the kids and their hard work. And so definitely always going to be rooting for the Lions.
Merry Christmas. Many blessings to you and your family, brother.
Merry Christmas, Stan.
Thank you. We are just about set for second half action. It's going to be Dyer County basketball as we get underway. TCA with the 45-26. And with the call of the game, here's the voice of basketball in West Tennessee, Diamond Dave McCulley.
Thank you, Stan, man. I was able to listen to that entire interview. Great job by you. And Blake will always be one of our favorites, no doubt about it. Here's a drive in the paint, up no good by Martin. Yep. These first few minutes of this third stanza, obviously, Stan, very important to both teams. TCA can have a chance to sort of put them away. And meanwhile, Dyer County wants to crawl their way back in it. Who got that foul? That foul?
Did not see. It's going to go on Cooper.
Cooper Vales picks it up.
His first.
And to the line is up. It is no good by Martin. He is 2 of 3 from there, has 6 in the game, 7 by Galden.
The pig iron says no.
Yep, he hit the front rim. It came off. This one is up. He missed them. Oh, it went in. It came out, then went back in.
You shouldn't have said missed them both.
Yeah, sure did. I thought it was going to stay out.
You hexed
it. Did not. Yeah, sure did. Well, he gets 1 of 2. It's a 45-27 game now.
TCA spreading the floor, looking for the game, looking for the backside play.
Tompkins is the high post. They have Waller running the baseline. Williams is 3. No. Rebound tipped out of there, controlled by Dyer County. Now they want to run on the run out the other way. Here's a dunk. It is up. It is there by Martin, and he took care of business there.
Little snowbird play. We didn't get back on defense. And so early on, little crash on the floor. Early on, a small shift in momentum.
45-29. To say Coach McCord wouldn't be happy with the officiating would be an understatement. Here's a 3 by Lee, no good. Yep. It looked good on the left, but it was too short. And now driving the other way, not very good defense. And Dexter, knowing that, he gets a quick timeout. It's been 6 unanswered to open up the third quarter. It's 45-31. You knew Dyer County would have some runs, and they've taken one early here.
A little bit of a change in their defense. They're in that zone, and they're dropping 3 back down low. They'll have it'll be like a 2-1-2, but then that middle guy's dropping back a little bit, and it's making it tough for TCA to get any board work. They've dominated the boards here in the early part of the third quarter, and you can see what's still on the scoreboard there within 14, just because of that dominance on the boards.
We'll get caught up on our breaks a little later in this quarter. We promised to Jay that. He and Daniel working diligently today, as they always do. And let's remind you, we'll be back here tomorrow. 11:30 is our game. Is that correct, Stan? 11:30.
11:15 pregame show. 11:30 tip-off,
and then 2:30 the guys in Craigmont. We don't know a lot about Craigmont, but we'll try to find out some more tonight.
Got a little bit on them, and we might, not going to say we could see a first tomorrow.
Well, let's hope so. 45-31. Waller deep right wing, long 2. No, Lee rebounds, so nice board.
Now what TCA has done so far this quarter, we've just lived by the 3 ball, and it's not falling early. Remember, we were crashing into Lakai.
3 up by Williams. We've gone cold. No, Tompkins tips no good. Rebound control by Dyer County. 45-31. They throw it away.
Yeah.
Then it goes out of bounds. Yes, it goes off the leg and arms of Isom.
You never make a fast break. You never make an underhand forward pass.
45-31. It was 45-26 at the break. Vales with it. In the corner, Lee thought about the 3. Out to Vales. Cooper in the corner. Waller open 3. In and out. And now here's a rebound plucked out of there by Isom. He gets it here, and that's going to be walking, I think. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Coach
mad.
McCord,
They wanted the blocking foul, but the travel occurred before the blocking foul.
he didn't think that his kid had enough room to come down. Decked out in his orange and white outfit over there.
I could have seen where I see what they were trying to say there, though.
45-31. Here's a shot up by Williams. Got it. That's a long two. That's a three.
Caleb Williams in double digits. He's got 11.
First points of the quarter comes at a good time. 48-31. 17-point lead now. They cut it down to 14 after being down by 21 at the break. Driving in. Here's a pass left corner. Bad pass. Thrown away. Still loose. Still loose.
Oh, nice thread.
Goes down low. Good pass that time by Isom, but unable to come up with it was Messer. But it's going to be Dyer County's ball. No, it's going to be TCA's ball.
Messer was on the bottom. Coop was on top of him. Another TCA. He goes, get off of me.
It was a 19-point lead. I kept saying 21's 19-point lead.
At the half,
Williams trails the three. No. TCA is 1 of 5 in this quarter from outside.
Do not like us relying so much on the three. We were so successful out in the first half. It's not going for you. Take it down low.
Flash that thing into Tompkins at the high post. Here's a turnaround jump shot up. No good by Galden. And Vales has it. The Koopmeister in the front court. Cooper. Lee, three on its way. Keep shooting enough of them. You'll hit them. Yes, there by Gabe Lee. He doesn't have to have a lot of them to hit them.
He's in double digits with 11 now.
Yep, 3 threes. He's machine out there. 51-31, 20-point lead. Dyer County with it. Choctaws looking at that defense, which has been really aggressive today. Tompkins comes out and challenges Isom. They want to pick and roll. It doesn't work. TCA double teams. They go to Messer down low, and there's a bump foul. Yep.
Proper call.
That's a good foul by Williams, although it's his third. That's a tough one. But at the same time, proper call because he's about to shoot a layup on top of that.
Yeah, he's got to be careful because I don't know if we can afford to get Caleb out of this game. Caleb's going to have to play a little bit more carefully and not take so many risks on the defensive side.
After they made the charge, they being Dyer County.
Over the back.
TCA scored 6 unanswered. It's a 51-31 game at the moment.
Foul's
and now over the back.
Yep.
It's going to be a foul on TCA, I think. Yep.
No, it's on the.
No, on Dyer County.
On Dyer County. It should be on the Hayward.
Lee will inbound it. He flips it into Cooper Vales. Vales in the backcourt. The Koopmeister across the timeline. It's a 51-31 game. 4:27 in the third. Craddock with it. Craddock deep out there, left wing, right in front of the TCA bench. If you watched the game today. The purple-clad Lions have really played well. Down low, great pass. Waller, yes. Great eye contact. Vales and Waller.
Waller has 7. That was what I was talking about, getting it down and low, made that nice pass, got the defense drawn to one side, a little bit of a backdoor pass, and almost went over and back there.
53-31, 22-point game, the highest or the biggest lead of the day.
Coach Hayden Hogue watching.
Martin with it. Martin bounces it out.
It'll be baseball season soon.
Dyer County on their heels a little bit. They go right baseline. Here's a pull-up jumper there. Nice shot. He might have been fouled on top of that.
Tough play.
Martin, great play. Tough player, yep. Water the other way. 53-33.
Martin with 12 in the game, by the way, if you're scoring at home.
To Vales. Vales. Lee. Open three. No good this time. Rebound Messer. And now we got a foul on TCA, I think. Dexter is not happy with the call.
Well, they're going to call that on who are they going to call that on, Waller?
I think they get Waller. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it should have been on Waller. Look, he could have just dropped down, put a DDT on him there.
53-33, 3:20 left here. Across the timeline, here is the ball knocked away. Cooper Vales, great play. Out to Waller, now we throw it away. TCA throws it right back to them. Dyer County with it. Choctaws driving. Choctaws, great pass.
Nice pass.
Underneath layup.
Oh, missed it.
That missed by Isom. Messer with it. Messer cleans house. No. Tompkins tips it up in the air, can't get it. Now coming back with it will be Isom, and Isom's going to put it up in and foul.
You get 3 opportunities at it. Usually you're going to get one of them, and Dyer County with the big bucket, hard work on the boards, a chance for another point to make it a 53-38 game if they convert.
And to the line with 3 minutes left here in the air. No. But rebound, Dyer County, no. And coming up with it will be TCA. It's a 53-37 game. I had 33 there a moment ago. I apologize. Here's a three by Craddock. He comes off the bench and fires, and he hits another one.
Diamond, that barely tickled the twines.
He has 3 threes in the game. It's 56-37. Tompkins rebounds. They get him for walking.
Yeah, he got hit from behind. They didn't call that. End up with a walk.
They pretty well have let that go on both ends pretty well all day.
Yeah, they have.
Mosley in the game. Messer goes out across the way.
I'm not going to complain about it because we've gotten our share.
I think it's been even Steven on that end of it, I think. 56-37, 2:40 in the third stanza. They go in the backcourt. Back here with it with a athletic move as Galden went up in midair and caught it. Little bitty guy, but he can sky.
Or if he played wide receiver back in the day.
Well, he sure caught that one with brilliance. Now to Mosley. Mosley moves in to get a charge on Mosley.
Proper call.
And Waller drew it. Craddock drew it.
He was camped out in the lane, not moving. Proper call. Although I think the wrong official called it, it was the proper call.
56-37. Now, TCA, Stan, I'd like to see TCA now. Dexter's forgotten more about coaching than I'll ever know, but I'd like to see us sort of slow it down a little bit, get a high percentage shot. If the open three's there, you take it and Craddock hit it. What do I know? What do I know?
4 threes. Shut up, Dave.
59-37.
You let them play and you just talk.
I need to just describe what's happening and not editorialize. My goodness.
It's a walk. They're going to call the foul.
Jay, have you ever seen an announcer look so bad? 59-37. I was calling for the slow down, just take that easy shot in the paint, and Craddock just put up about a 25-footer. 59-37. And I mean,
it barely rippled the net.
It was nothing but the net, yeah. Down low, turning, firing, Isom, no.
That's
Tompkins with a rebound. Outlet pass on the run out. That's going to be goaltending on this end. Yep. No, it's foul. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
The player grabbed the back of the rim up there.
Drake Craddock has no sense of slowing anything down. He's just going to attack every time, isn't he?
I like it.
I do too.
I always say, whatever you do, attack the rim.
It's 4 threes, first free throw attempt. It's 59-37.
Good things happen when you attack the rim.
No doubt about it. This match is the biggest lead of the day for TCA. Coach McCord up talking to Larry Lewis at the press row along with the official. And Craddock to the line. In and out. He should get 2. He should get 2 free throws. Yep, he'll get another one. Everyone sort of fell asleep there for a moment.
Yeah, because remember, we don't rebound after the first foul because that would cause an injury.
I think officials again. Well, he was on the shot. That's only their 13 foul, so it wouldn't be automatic 2 free throws unless he was shooting.
Yeah, he was in the act of shooting.
Yeah, he was shooting. Yes. Craddock again this time. No good. Missed them both. Too close. 15-footers. Too close for him. 59-37. 1:44 left here. The other way. Here's a 3-up. It's there. Knocking it in on a nice shot by Jamie Galden. This kid can play.
That's a big bucket for them.
It really is.
He's got 10.
59-40. Keeps him in the game. Minute 25. Pull-up jumper, left baseline.
Too strong.
Craddock, no. Lee with a rebound, back to Craddock. Craddock out to Vales.
The little guy, Lee, gets the rebound. He gets the heck out of dodge.
Yeah, Dexter says, hey, that's what we're going to call play number 4. Lee with it. Vales cut through, but they couldn't find him. And now what do we have? It's going to be a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Marcus Martin.
And remember, he's got to be careful. He was the individual that had the technical earlier. He took the block and he shot out of a cannon like he was shot out of a cannon.
Now the radio crew over at Dyer County at the table next to their bench, one guy's clearing out with his right arm trying to tell the official that was a bad call.
Can you imagine what the radio listeners for Dyer County are hearing right next to their bench?
If you'd done that, they call a technical on you. Now what about holding?
No,
they're going to get
Chuck's not refereeing this game.
They're going to get Martin.
Chuck almost did once.
I remember that. I've almost had 2 or 3 at press row thrown out at Bethel this year. One guy named Derek Hubble. To the line will be
That's a yearly occurrence.
Gabe Lee. Lee to the line. 1 of 4 there today. 1 of 5. That's not like him. Grandma, granddad watching, I'm sure. And the Lee family, mom and dad probably watching. They're working both. Mom might have her phone up in the hospital and do a little break watching from time to time. 59-40, Savannah's here.
She's going, we'll fill that prescription later.
Garden Vales. I need one fill, by the way. Here's Gabe Lee up this time. It's good.
She can hook you up.
60-40.
Mark can too.
The shot has worn.
Kristen Lee's your hookup.
The shot has worn off. Let me put it that way. The cocktail. 60-40. 20-point game. A minute left. Working out there is Hayward.
Boy, you'd like a nice defensive stop if you're a Lion.
Isom, down low,
Wow.
great spin move. That's a nice move. His best move today. He has 8.
Oh, he's
60-42.
I got him with 10.
I think I missed one. I gave it earlier to Marcus. I gave it to Galden. That's the one I missed. You're right. 6 in the quarter, 10 in the game. You're right. Waller drives in, off balance. No. Messer rebounds. We get a foul. A delayed whistle. The official says got him up around the head, and Derek McCord is not a happy trooper.
I can't make a judgment because I really didn't see it that well, Diamond. But one thing I have noticed, who has been conspicuously silent in this third quarter?
Tompkins.
You want a cookie?
Waller up. No, we're missing free throws right now. That doesn't help the cause. By the way, Blake Butler is watching. He's here with us. Stan Gerard's watching. Melissa George Carson, Larry Vales, Marcus Martin, Big Ten, Terrell Green, Laura Sand and Ralphie, Jerry Davis, Rod Parker, Nikki Castles. You're watching, and I'm wearing the lucky socks today, Nikki. We'll wash them when we get home. We'll have them again tomorrow. He did miss them both. Ball knocked away. Tompkins comes up with it. Here's Craddock. The other way. Lay up there.
Nice assist from Lakai Tompkins.
8 in the quarter, 14 in the game for Crash Craddock. Now Dyer County throws it away. Stan, they have been out of sync. You hit it on the head earlier. They have been a little out of sync all day with their attack, haven't they?
Lakai proving what we already know. Long three.
Craddock. It looked good to love, but it came up real short.
Did he not step on the baseline?
He was real close to it. The official right there at him, though. Shaking and baking, throwing up a prayer, not answered at the buzzer. That put up that time by Galden. We're at the end of 3. Our score, TCA had a 19-point lead at the break. They lead going to the final 8 minutes, 62-42. A 20-point margin for your Lions. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back with the fourth quarter after this on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt. No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory. Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275. TCA up by 20 as we begin the fourth and final quarter of this game. Diamond, key thing here is don't be like a rancher. You know, we are horses, so let's stall. Keep playing your game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This will be the most impressive win TCA's had this year over a AAA team undefeated. Lee, they've had some good wins. Down low, great pass. A great no-look pass by Gabe Lee. The kid can shoot, and he can pass. Waller, wide open layup, 9 in the game.
I mean, you look at ball movement in the dictionary, and there was just a diagram of that play.
That ball never, it barely hit his fingers, and he unloaded it. And Waller, Johnny on the spot, waiting for it. Now here's Caleb Williams, knocks it out of there.
TCA's hands have been so quick all game long, getting those hands into the passing lane and either making the deflection, making the steal, or forcing them into a turnover with a bad pass.
He got that great passing ability from his mom, who's watching now. Kristen's tuned in. On the pick and roll, they go underneath the Isom, in and out. Tough break. Isom rebounds. He's a good, strong player. Yes.
Isom stuck with it. TCA committed to trying to block the shot. He just kind of held his ground. Little fade, easy layup.
12 in the game for Isom, 64-44.
He's a nice player.
TCA's led 3 times by 22. Here's Waller in the paint, stopping, popping, 14-footer. And that's not bad defense that time by Hayward, and Waller went right over him and got it.
Fade away, fade away.
I mean, a nice play. He, again, releases that thing at the pinnacle of his jump, and boy, it's fluid. 66-44.
That was a pose like you back in the day.
Oh, no doubt.
At Arlington Middle or whoever that was you played for.
Braden Elementary.
Braden Elementary.
Here's the ball knocked out of there, and Waller puts that foul. Mosley, good clean play, just fouled him.
And your team picture is up where at?
It's up at in the cafe in Galloway, and it's Slingshot Charlie's, remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
We've been there.
They're closed right now. I saw on Facebook they're closed until January the 2nd or 3rd. 66-44. We've been there, and you didn't believe me, but I showed you that picture. We took a picture of it, remember? Number 12.
Yep. Buddy Holly glasses.
No doubt about it. Short haircut, Buddy Holly dark glasses. The girls love me, though. Here's Waller up there. I told you before, I was a guy that I could relate to the athletes.
Your wife and your daughter don't count.
That's right. By the way, the anniversary and birthday coming up Friday. Here's it up. It's up again. Waller knocked them both in. I told you before this story of the air, I can relate that athletes like me and the nerds like me. I was sort of a nerdy athlete. 68-44.
I'm going to look at you like the movie Nerds and go, nerd.
When I go to Sonic, I said, give me a grape with nerds. Here is the shot put up, no good.
Diamond, how many point blanks has Dyer County missed
tonight?
A
ton, at least 10 or 12. Boy, Waller thought about the 3. Now he gets it to the general. Lee backs out of there with it. Boy, Gabe's played a great floor game today as well as shooting the ball well. He has 13 points in the game. Good balanced scoring by TCA. Everyone's been in on the act. Tompkins led us early. Waller's got hot. Williams has had his moments. Bales has run a good floor game.
We've not gone real deep tonight either.
We really haven't.
Too deep, I think.
Yep. Tompkins, high post, down low to Waller. Waller can't shoot out to the general. Gabe's in the air, in and out, tough break. Even when he misses, they're pretty, if that's such a thing.
Oh, my.
Tompkins saves it, 15-footer. Waller, automatic.
Waller with another fadeaway. He's got 10 in the half, 15 for the game.
TCA's put 70 on the board against an undefeated AAA team, 70-44. Saying that's pretty remarkable.
And who has 2 wins over a team that handled us in Union City.
Yeah, Union City. Both by single digits, but they beat them both times. And Union City's a good team. Fade away. Up, no. Rebound, Williams. Snowbird, Waller. Waller against Mosley. He'll run under. Put it up, reverse layup, no. Tompkins tips, no. But he's fouled, and the foul's going to be on the shot on Hayward.
LaConner did a great job in fouling, just like you're supposed to, but he got too close to the goal. Remember we always talked about spacing. Know where you are in relation to that hoop so you're not caught too far under.
How about 5 players in double figures, Stan? You'd take that any game, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Tompkins, up, no. Lakai hasn't.
Did you just hear a horn go off before
I've
that
heard
buzz?
that and a siren 2 or 3 times. It's a school bell. School.
Well, I'm not changing classes.
70-44. I bet you were a terror in the hallways during class, and now Lakai misses this one. What number were you again in football? 56?
67.
67. That wasn't close. Linebackers were in the 50s, didn't they?
Steal
by Waller.
Look out, look
Will he
out.
dunk it? He's going to dunk it. It's there.
Braden Waller, as I like to say, with authority.
Ramajama, 72, and now we got a foul. It's going to be on TCA.
You know who else wore that number, 67?
I'm not sure.
One of the most famous wrestlers of all time, Terry Funk, the late Terry Funk.
Yeah.
North Texas State.
Well, we've had a rash of wrestlers dying lately, haven't we?
Terry Funk was in his 80s, though.
Well, I know, but still, it's been a lot of them that's passed away recently. 72-44. It means you and I are getting older, too.
It's a hard life.
No doubt about it.
And Lawler lives on.
Yep. Bad pass. Lee had a hand on that. Dyer County comes up with it.
That was a good pass there.
Mosley, a little teardrop. No. Tompkins didn't get the rebound, but he knocked out of there. But now coming up with it will be Dyer County. A little 12-footer up, no good. Back up, no good. Tyler missed it. Hayward missed it. Now TCA comes out of there with it.
The story for Dyer County, how many missed opportunities?
In the paint. And TCA has capitalized. Shot up from 8 feet. Good by Williams, and Dexter calls a timeout. 74-44. It's a 30-point game with 4:25 left. We'll take a quick break, a 30-second break. We'll be back. The Lions roaring right now on the way to their 4th win of the year. Back after this on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Diamond Dave, TCA up by 30. And usually when you're up by 30, you're playing a team that's not too good. Dyer County undefeated. We were talking about their schedule. They've played a good schedule, has Dyer County. Union City twice, Ripley, some other teams. They've played a quality schedule, and we're undefeated coming up at this point. TCA, one of, if not maybe the best performance I've ever seen out of a Lions ball club.
Best this year, no doubt. One of the best I've seen in recent years.
I can't remember one better.
Same here. Rod Parker, Hot Rod's watching. Jerry Davis, Terrell Green, Coach Green. Hello, Coach. Marcus
Well, he was a big part of those 2 state championships that Dexter had back at Liberty.
He can still play, I bet. Matthew Coble watching tonight.
You knew it was going to be a hard practice when Coach Green was dressed out.
Yep, we'll see Matt, no doubt, Matt Coble. We'll see him tomorrow morning. Lions taking on Craigmont. We'll have airtime for you, 11:15. Tip off at 11:30.
And Coble, we're expecting you to bring the donuts.
Yep, donuts and maybe a snack between the games. We'll be here for the guys. We'll see. Actually, watch a game between our games tomorrow. The guys at 2:30.
We'll be here for 3. You want to call 3 for fun?
Yeah, we'll call 3. Here's Lee with it. Lee.
Jay will broadcast it.
Another turnover. Saying I don't have the Dyer County turnovers in front of me, but they would be staggering.
It is off the charts.
Dexter says, "Call on Gabe." He's
very unlike a Dyer County ball club.
He's telling Gabe to come out of that corner. Here's Vales with it on the. Oh, great pass. Waller layup. Boy, Vales threaded that thing beautiful.
Oh, man.
Waller's had a field day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got him with 12 in the half, 19 in the game. A 3 up, no good. Ball knocked out of there.
He's got 14, actually.
Does he? Here's a shot up, right wing, another 3. Now Dyer County just settling for the 3 right now. Turnaround jump shot up, no good. That kind of day for Dyer County. That's a nice play by Isom, but he couldn't get it to go, and he's fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's a 76-44 game with 2:43 left here, and the clock running in the fourth quarter.
And all you can say is shocking.
If you told me we'd have a running clock in this game, I would have. I'm not a betting man. We're a Christian school, but I'd have taken the odds that we wouldn't have one. Isom, no good. It's been a storyline for Dyer County. They missed a ton of shots in the paint. And I think TCA came out and gave him a haymaker to start the game. And Stan, I don't think they ever got over it.
Yeah, missed them both. Dyer County had the early lead. Dyer County punched first. And the way they're playing, I was going, uh-oh, this could be a long night. But we started hitting a couple of shots. LeConn got some domination in the middle. TCA calls a timeout.
And just to get the reserves in.
Yeah, we're going to see just a timeout. We're going to go the full timeout. Let's go ahead and take a quick 30. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
76-44, 2:10 left here in the game. A big hello to Greg Maxfield and Camden, one of our former favorite Lady Lions, watching the game. And Stan, one of the great things about doing TCA all through the years is the parents that have been loyal to us even after their kids have graduated. A lot of the former players, we have some here. We mentioned Savannah Lee and Cardin Vales, and we've got a lot of the former players watching today as well.
Former coaches, former players. It's a TCA reunion here in Bartlett.
I think Madison's playing next. I'm not sure who they're playing. Tomorrow we'll be here.
We will not be broadcasting that game.
We will not be for that game. We'll be
unless you pay us.
We'll be back I-40, yep, headed east.
If they show us some dollar bills with 3 numbers on it, Jay, we can stay, can't we?
Brandon Berry, Jay said maybe.
Sure.
Here is in the game. Craddock stays out there. Gives it to Campbell Vales in the corner over there. Here's a shot up. It's there. And off the bench, Lake Helton buries one.
Boy,
it's contagious, isn't it?
Yeah, it just doesn't stop.
Here's a ball stolen on the run out the other way. Here's a layup. It is up. It is there.
That's Gabriel Lee.
That's Gabe Lee with a good defense and good hands in the layup. 81-44, a stunner.
To say it's a runner and a stunner would be an understatement.
No doubt about it. Drive in. Here's the off the glass. No good. Good play by Gabe Lee.
Tip.
He tipped that thing away. Helton, can he catch it? Saves it from going out of bounds, but they say it goes off. TCA running clock with a minute 25.
I mean,
Dyer County's going to suffer their first defeat of the year. They'll go to 9-1.
This score sheet may stick around for a while.
Yep. Working with it now will be Hayes. If you'd like to have a copy, a signed copy of Diamond Dave and Stan's score sheets of any games, we are making those available. And the other way, here's a nice drive after the steal. Lake Helton with another bucket.
He's got a nickel's worth.
83-44.
39 points, Diamond.
Unbelievable. 83-44. Long three out there, an air ball that's going to go out of bounds, and TCA is going to have it with 40 seconds.
I'll say, Dyer County fans, don't despair. You've got a great ball
really
club.
Do.
And
Dexter's saying, no one shoot.
This is just one of those days.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Mama said it bees that way sometimes.
Well, you've got two really good basketball teams. One has been at the top of the game. The other one has struggled. Craddock dribbles through the paint, and Dexter's told him to hold it out. No shooting. And I like this. Yep, 83-44. He's been on both ends, not on this other end that much throughout his great career.
Well, now, Dexter's Liberty Ball Clubs took a couple of beatings in their first year or so. About the first year, they took a few beatings, but it didn't take long.
Yeah, Dyer County, and the game ends. You're happy final here. TCA wins it 83-44. We'll come back. Stats analysis and a short post game after this on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Stay with us, everybody.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Welcome back to postgame, everybody. Diamond Dave McCulley along with Stan the Man Gerard. The happy final here, 83-44. Lions win it and win it big. Melissa Elder Helton is watching. She says, yeah, Lake. I echo those same sentiments, Melissa. Peggy Williams watching as well. We mentioned Greg and Camden Maxfield watching in as well. Stan Gerard, a stunner here. Not a stunner that TCA wins it maybe, although they were the underdog coming in against a AAA undefeated team. But the way they won it, 83-44, I mean, it was just a blowout from almost the second quarter on, sir.
And taking a look at the final numbers for Dyer County, Devin Haywood, 1 field goal, 2 points. Justice Mosley, 1 field goal, 2 points. Rocker Hayes, 1 field goal, 2 points. Tokalin Miser, 1 field goal, 2 points. In double digits with 10 was Jamin Galden. With 12, Marcus Martin. And the leading scorer for Dyer County. He played a good game, worked hard, Pierre Isom. And for TCA, what can you say but wow? Cooper Vales, 3 points on 1 field goal, 1 of 2 from Charity. Lake Helton, 5 on 2 field goals. And the rest of the TCA Lions in double digits. Yes, 2, 4, 5 Lions. The 5 Lions in double digits. Lakai Tompkins, if it wasn't for Lakai Tompkins' effort in the first half, 6 field goals, 1 from Cherry, 13 points. That's where he ended with 13. Lakai Tompkins is probably the reason TCA won this game tonight, because he just totally dominated Dyer County in the middle.
Especially first half.
Yeah, Caleb Williams with 4 6 field goals, 3 from long range, 13 points. With 14 points, it's Gabriel Lee with 4 field goals, 3 from long range, 3 of 6 from charity. Also with 14, Drake Craddock, 4 threes and a deuce for his 14. And the game's leading scorer, Braden Waller, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 field goals, 3 of 6 from charity for 19 points. TCA again, 5 young men in double figures. Waller, Williams, Lee, Craddock, and Tompkins all in double figures. TCA wins tonight 83-44. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. A 39-point win over an undefeated Dyer County Ball Club is your TCA Lions.
We'll be back tomorrow morning, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise, 11:15 and 11:30. The Lady Lions looking for that first win. Got a good feeling we might get it tomorrow against Craigmont.
Both teams playing Craigmont.
Yeah, go Lady Lions. And then tomorrow afternoon, 2:15 for the guys' game. Stand in line, have some hamburgers and popcorn between the games and watch the game between hours. And then we'll have the ball game, the guys, tomorrow at 2:30. I agree with, we'll close it out. Stand by saying Beth Culpepper, I think you hit it right on the head, kiddo. She says, I'd say that was a statement win. It was just that. 83-44, the Lions win it for Stan Gerard. For Jay Cashin, for Daniel Cashin, for Paul Schulte, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. The happy final again. The Lions win at 83-44 until tomorrow morning at 11:15. God bless you. Be careful and safe travels, everyone.
Woo!
This is TCA Basketball. So long, everybody.